Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga in the Library. We are going to start in Child's Pose. So you can take your big toes together to touch your knees wide, shift your hips back towards your heels, stretch your arms out in front and bring your forehead down to the mat, or you can stack your fists and bring your forehead down to your fists. And we're going to do some poses to combat the effects of sitting, which is kind of everything in yoga, but these are a few specific ones that are particularly good. So you can start to take some deep breaths, really feeling the breath as you inhale and it expands into your back body. And then as you exhale, give yourself time to empty out. Two more full cycles of breath. And then with your next inhale, you can start to walk come to the all fours and walk your hands a little forward of your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up and back. Down dog. Let's take your hands, shoulders distance, feet, hips distance. You can bend the knees and stretch out your back. Reach your hips up and back. Let your head just relax, neck and head relax. If you want, you can pedal out the feet. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. And then be still. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet, coming into a forward fold at the back of the mat. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. If you'd like, you can take your hands to opposite elbows. You can sway a little bit side to side. And then bring your hands down, bend your right knee, and then inhale, reach your right arm up and twist. And then bring your right hand down, keep the right knee bent, reach your left arm up and twist. Good, and then bend your left knee, straighten your right leg as much as you can, reach your right arm up and twist. And then bring your right hand down, keep your left knee bent, reach your left arm up and twist. And then release that and walk yourself back out to down dog. And then bring your knees down. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Thread your left arm behind your right. Lay your left shoulder, left cheek down. Press into the left arm. If you'd like, you can reach your right arm up and hook it in your left hip crease or place it at your low back. Keep rolling that right shoulder open. Good, and then release. Press into your right hand to come back up. Take your right arm behind the left and lay your right shoulder, right cheek down. If you'd like, you can reach your left arm up, hook it in your right hip crease, or place it at your low back and roll your left shoulder open. Press your right arm down. And then release. Come back to the all fours. And then we'll come down onto your stomach. So you can prop yourself up on your forearms. Extend your legs long behind you, all 10 toenails on the mat. Elbows under your shoulders and wrists in line with your elbows. Pull your low belly a little bit up away from the mat so your core is engaged, and pull your heart through your arms. Nice. And then interlace your fingers. Tuck your toes. Start to peel first your belly up away from the mat, then your pelvis, maybe your knees. Be in one long line. Puff up into your upper back. Little tuck of your tail. Press the backs of the knees up if they're lifted. If the knees are lifted, breathe. Good. Lower the knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest. Release the interlace. Come back into Sphinx. And then press it back to child's pose. Good. And then inhale to the all fours. Hands a little forward. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back. And then take your feet about as wide or a little wider than the yoga mat. Heels in, toes out. Again, start to walk your hands back, bending into your knees, coming to the back of the mat to a squat at the back of the mat. So if you can, let your hips sink down, bring your hands to heart center, your elbows press into the knees, knees press back into the elbows, keep the chest broad and lifted. Nice. And then hands come down, turn your toes forward, forward fold. Take a breath here. And then bend your knees, roll yourself on up to stand. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. And then we'll step out wide in the middle of your mat, just stepping the feet out wide. Turn your right toes out 90 degrees. Outer edge of your left foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Bend into your right knee, warrior two. Nice. And then come forward, flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. And then parallel your feet. So turn the toes back forward, interlace your fingers behind you, lift your chest. Exhale, fold in between the legs. Good. Then press through your feet. Inhale, come back up. Let's release your arms and just turn to warrior two towards the other side of the mat. So turn your left toes out, bend into your left knee. Reach through your arms. Press the inner left knee towards your outer left knee. Good. And then straighten. Turn the toes back forward. This time we'll reach the arms up. Bend your right elbow. Take the left arm on top. Left hand on top. Work that right palm down the back. And then you can stay right there, or if it's available, take your left thumb down and around. See if you can touch fingers. See if your fingers can clasp, and then either stay there or fold. And if that arm position's not serving you, then simply release it and bring your hands down to the mat or the floor. And then inhale, press through your feet. Come back up. Release, reach up. Bend your left elbow. Take the right hand on top. Work the left palm down the back. Stay there. Take your right thumb down and around. See if fingers can touch. Then roll your right shoulder open. Reach up through your left elbow. Exhale, fold. Good. And then press through your feet, come back up, reach your arms up, and then exhale, release. We'll heel toe the feet about hips distance apart. Transfer the weight into your left foot, cross your right ankle over left thigh, bring your hands to heart, bend into that standing leg. Breathe, maybe find a spot on the floor to stare at, focus on. Good, and then press through that standing leg, carefully come back up, set your right foot down, shift the weight into your right foot, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, and sink down into that figure four balance. Breathe. Nice, and then press through the standing leg, release. We'll come to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, the hands down, tuck the back toes, step back to down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank, shift shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Good, bring your knees down. Step your left foot forward in between the hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Good, exhale the hands down. This time tuck your back toes, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through your feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, the hands down, step back to down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift up and back, down dog. Good, then bring your knees down. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Good, exhale the hands down. This time step that back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step back, down dog. Bring your knees down. Bring your feet around in front. Lay down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And then place the feet down. Soles of feet together, knees wide. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Let everything relax. If it pulls on your groins, you can always just bring your knees up and just let them drop in towards each other. and then stay here as long as you like. And thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.